Hey guys, today we've got the top 10 footballers whose careers were completely ruined by their girlfriends and wives. These stories are packed with shocking scandals, crazy public dramas, and some serious falls from grace. Make sure you watch all the way to the end. Number 10. Alexandre Pato. Brazilian wonder kid who debuted for AC Milan at just 17 years old and instantly became a star, scoring goals in bunches. In 2007, he started dating Barbara Berlusconi, daughter of club owner Silvio Berlusconi. She quickly joined Milan's board of directors and began actively influencing club matters. From that moment on, Pato's career went downhill. Constant injuries combined with a loss of trust from his teammates. They viewed him as the boss's favorite and a snitch who might rat out his teammates. Coach Massimiliano Allegri openly stated in interviews that because of his relationship with Barbara, Pato wasn't himself in the team and couldn't fully concentrate on football. The Italian press painted him as a millionaire's son who didn't want to work and lived off his connections. After their very public breakup, Pato tried to return to Europe with Chelsea and Villarreal, but he was no longer the same player. He finished his career in China and the USA as a faded talent. Instead of becoming the new Ronaldo or the best striker of his generation, he became a classic example of what could have been. For many fans and journalists, Barbara became the symbol of a femme fatale who destroyed the young Brazilian's potential simply by being in his life. Number 9. Ashley Cole. One of the best left-backs in the world in the 2000s, a star for Arsenal and Chelsea, multiple English champion and Champions League winner. His marriage to popular singer Cheryl Cole from the group Girls Aloud was one of the most talked about in British show business. In 2010, a massive scandal erupted. Ashley cheated on his wife multiple times, including with prostitutes and random acquaintances. Cheryl publicly humiliated him in interviews, social media, and even in her autobiography. The divorce became one of the messiest and most publicized in the history of British football and show business. Ashley's reputation was completely destroyed. He turned into an object of ridicule, memes, and hatred from fans across England. Constant stress, court battles, and loss of focus hit his game hard. Although he maintained a high level on the pitch for a while longer, the decline at the end of his career with Roma and Leicester came noticeably earlier than it should have. From a respected professional and leader, Cole became the symbol of the bad guy in English football. The very public cheating and divorce with a celebrity destroyed not only his personal life but his football career too, leaving only a negative image behind. Number 8. Samir Nasri. French midfielder, star of Arsenal and Manchester City, one of the most talented players of his generation. In 2014, his model girlfriend Anara Atanes decided to help him get into the France national team for the World Cup. Nasri was in the extended squad, but Didier Deschamps didn't include him in the final roster. Anara exploded on Twitter. To hell with the French national team and Deschamps. What a crappy coach. After France's failure at the tournament, she added, "Oops, that's because you need world-class players." The scandal instantly blew up French football and the media. Nasri wasn't even called up for the 2018 World Cup, which France went on to win. Deschamps stayed as coach for many years and repeatedly referenced the incident. Nasri's career went sharply downhill after that. Injuries, moves to Sevilla, Antalyaspor, and other mid-tier clubs, and an early exit from big football. Instead of stable top-level play and trophies with the national team, he earned a reputation as a problem player with a toxic girlfriend. One Twitter meltdown from his girl cost him the national team, part of his career, and respect in the football world. Number 7. Andriy Shevchenko. A C Milan legend and 2004 Ballon d'Or winner, one of the best strikers of his era. In 2006, his wife Kristen Pazic, an American model, insisted on the move to Chelsea. She wanted the children to grow up in an English-speaking environment and wanted career opportunities for herself in England. The transfer for a record £30+ million became one of the biggest in Chelsea's history. However, Shevchenko never clicked with Jose Mourinho, who openly criticized his form and motivation. He barely played, lost his starting spot, and scored just 4 goals in the season. Silvio Berlusconi later said in an interview the harsh line, "In my house, I'm the boss. and Shevchenko trembles like a puppy when his wife tells him to stay under the bed. His return to Dynamo Kyiv in 2009 never brought back his old level. He was only a shadow of himself. Many experts, fans, and even Berlusconi himself believe that it was his wife's pressure to move that killed the Ukrainian's career at its absolute peak. Instead of continuing to dominate in Europe and winning new trophies with Milan, Shevchenko faded at Chelsea and then at his home club. This is one of the clearest examples of how a partner's personal wishes can completely override a top player's football ambitions. Number 6. David Beckham. England captain, Manchester United icon, and one of the most famous footballers in the world. His romance with Victoria Adams of the Spice Girls turned him into a global superstar. But according to Sir Alex Ferguson, that very romance killed his football career. Beckham started appearing more often at social events, photo shoots, fashion shows, and premieres. Fans and media blamed Victoria for the drastic change in the player's image. Hairstyles, clothing style, constant photo shoots. In 2007, she convinced him to move to LA Galaxy, primarily for her career and family life in the USA. Ferguson later said bluntly, he chose fame over football. After that, his career declined, fading in MLS, short loan spells at Milan and PSG already at the twilight of his career. Beckham became more of a global brand and businessman than a top-level active player. Victoria made him a millionaire many times over, but his football career at the highest level ended noticeably earlier than it needed to. Number 5. Mauro Icardi, Inter captain and one of the best strikers in Serie A in the 2000s. At just 20, he started a relationship with Wanda Nara, the wife of his teammate Maxi Lopez, who already had children. Wanda left her husband and became not just Icardi's wife, but his full-fledged agent. She aggressively handled all negotiations, publicly demanding salary raises and criticizing Inter and his teammates on social media and in interviews. Constant scandals, cheating rumors, and loud media feuds turned Icardi into an outcast in the eyes of fans and the club. He lost trust, was stripped of the captaincy, and was eventually put on the transfer list. The move to PSG didn't help. His career stalled, and he spent more time on the bench. In 2024, the couple divorced amid a very public property battle and fresh scandals. From a world-class top striker, Icardi turned into a scandalous character that serious top clubs now avoid. Wanda literally rewrote his career according to her own rules and ambitions. Number 4. John Terry. Chelsea legend and England national team captain, the symbol of the club. In 2010, he started an affair with Vanessa Parencel, a waitress and girlfriend, according to some reports, wife, of his friend and teammate Wayne Bridge from Chelsea in England. Vanessa got pregnant, Terry paid for an abortion, and tried to hide the relationship for a long time. The scandal leaked to the press and became national news. Terry lost the England captaincy, became the most hated player in the country, and Bridge left both Chelsea and the national team in protest. His reputation as the perfect captain, family man, and leader was destroyed forever. Although Terry continued to play at a high level on the pitch for a few more years, the damage to his image and relationships within the team and with fans was severe. Constant media and fan pressure affected his concentration. A classic example of how an affair with a teammate's girlfriend can destroy everything: reputation, leadership, and part of his international career. Number 3. Adil Rami. French defender and 2018 World Cup winner with the France national team. In 2017, he began a stormy romance with Hollywood actress Pamela Anderson. The relationship immediately became extremely public and toxic. Constant joint appearances on red carpets, Instagram photos, and interviews. Soon, loud arguments and mutual accusations of cheating began. Pamela gave numerous interviews detailing intimate aspects of their private life, including alleged infidelities by Rami, which seriously damaged his reputation in France. The scandals coincided with a sharp drop in form at Marseille. He lost his starting place, started making mistakes, and his motivation collapsed. As a result, Rami stopped getting called up to the France national team, moved to lower-profile clubs like Fenerbahce and Sevilla, and eventually dropped to lower divisions. Many French media and experts directly called the romance with Pamela the last straw. After it, Rami's career went sharply downhill because he lost focus and professionalism. Number 2. Mario Balotelli. Mario Balotelli was one of the brightest talents of his generation, an inter-wonder kid who already won the Italian title and the European Super Cup at a young age. However, his career never reached the level everyone expected. Many experts point to his extremely unstable personal life as the main reason. Numerous high-profile relationships with models, constant parties, public arguments, and dramas with girlfriends. Balotelli often made headlines not for his goals, but for scandals in his personal life. It distracted him from football, led to conflicts with coaches. Jose Mourinho openly criticized his lifestyle and disciplinary issues, and loss of motivation. Instead of becoming a new world-class top striker, he bounced around clubs: Manchester City, Milan, Liverpool, Marseille, Brescia. Bursts of brilliant play alternated with long periods of laziness, excess weight, and injuries. Balotelli became the classic example of a talent who destroyed himself, where girlfriends, chaotic surroundings, and lack of stability played one of the key roles in his prematurely fading career. Number 1. Antonio Dinatal. Udinese legend and one of the best strikers in Serie A during the 2000s and 2010s. In the 2010 to 2011 season, Napoli offered him a dream contract. Huge money, the role of leader, and a real chance to win trophies alongside the young Cavani under manager Walter Mazzarri. However, Dinatal's wife categorically refused to move to Naples, citing her unwillingness to change her familiar life and surroundings in Udine. Dinatal stayed at Udinese until the very end of his career. Without major trophies, without regular Champions League football, and without a chance to fight for the Serie A title. Many Italian journalists and experts still believe that it was his wife's refusal that killed his chance at a big career and titles. He finished in a modest club without major achievements at the European level. In interviews, Dinatal sometimes hinted that family circumstances played a decisive role in his decision to stay. This is one of the purest examples of a partner directly influencing the rejection of a top offer and, essentially, closing the door to the elite. In football, women can both inspire and destroy. These stories are mostly about public scandals, pressure on transfers, loss of motivation, and reputation. Not all careers were completely ruined, but the turning points were almost always connected to the other half. Football is not just the pitch. It's also life off it. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments who else could be added.